and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top stories first. 16-year-old student of Ananda Singh Academy killed, many others injured in police action to disperse students' march at Khurai. And hordes of people throng Nagamapal to buy Mao vegetables for the second time. The news in detail. A 16-year-old student of Ananda Singh Academy, Nongmaibung, was killed and many other students injured when Manipur police personnel fired tear gas shells and rubber bullets on a large number of students who took out a march towards the Manipur Assembly Complex. Many students of TG Higher Secondary School and Model Academy were also injured and taken to different hospitals. Raj Medicity, a private hospital at North AOC, has been facing a tough time to receive and treat the too many injured students. There is no empty space left in the private hospital for the injured students to be kept, it is reported. The deceased student has been identified as Sapam Robin Hood, son of S. Romesh of Khurai, Lairigengbam Lekai. He was a student of class 11 science. The incident happened when a large number of students of Ananda Singh Academy took out a protest march demanding introducing a new bill on ILP in the assembly session towards the assembly complex. Police tried to stop the marching students at Khurai Ahongai, where a clash took place between the students and the police. Police reportedly fired tear gas shells and rubber bullets and baton charged the students. Some students said the deceased student, Sapam Robin Hood, was hit by a tear gas shell on his face from a close range. He was first taken to public hospital, from where he was referred to Raj Medicity. 6 doctors attended on the injured Robin Hood and tried hard to save his life for more than 2 hours. He succumbed to the injury. Doctors pronounced him dead at 3:25 this afternoon. Another student of Ananda Singh Academy told the ISTV News that as Robin Hood was hit by the tear gas shell, he fell down on the ground in unconsciousness. But the police personnel, instead of picking him up, beat him up severely. The brutal act of police is highly condemnable, he said.
Tilipati on the Laga, Smina Cray, Tilipati, Smina Craig, a Bangamalego, or the Mona Capaconeva. Rubber bullet, the Capeva, no party photo, rubber bullet, the Congo. Tergasu Cape, Capa di Leptima, non stop on Capeva, Poo the other poo, show a tile to walk the Changela, Poo it or ever. I do the toy white, no idea. Who you sounding no, don't tell me.
On the other hand, many students of TG Higher Secondary School and Model Academy were also injured in police action. The injured students were rushed to Raj Medicity for treatment. The hospital staff had a hectic time in treating the injured students. Meanwhile, indefinite curfew has been clamped all over Greater Imphal areas with immediate effect. Forum of Organizations Working for Disability, Imphal, has expressed profound shock over the incident of rape of a minor girl studying in class 8 who is deaf and dumb. The forum urged the authority to give the accused, identified as Chongtham Rohit alias Ronald, appropriate punishment as per law so that such incident may not recur in future. Or else the forum is prepared to extend full support to any kind of agitation launched in connection with the incident, the forum stated in a press release. For the second time, Mao brethren today brought fresh vegetables, fruits and other horticultural produce from Mao and sold the same at Nagamapal. Huge number of people started waiting for the Mao traders to arrive at Nagamapal to buy fresh vegetables, potatoes, cabbages, fruits and so on brought from Mao. As soon as the traders arrived in about 5 mini trucks around 9:30 this morning, hordes of people rushed in to stake claims to the goods of their choice. The Mao traders and leaders of civil society organizations who made arrangements for the event had a tough time in controlling the buyers. One of the women traders told the ISTV News that they left Mao around 2:30 in the morning for Imphal. There was no disturbance from the security personnel on the way. However, they want the authority to take up security measures on the highway. Moreover, they want Manipur government to construct a market shed at a suitable place, she said.
No, on the way from our gate till Imphal, there is no any disturbances from the government security. We would like to appeal the government of Manipur to give us protection like as of now, and also not only that, a very proper marketing shed so that we can always be familiar and be at home here.
On the other hand, President of Information Center for Hill Areas, Manipur, Icham, N. Rajendro, said it is encouraging that Deputy Chief Minister Gaikhangam has informed the Assembly that not more than 3 checkposts will be kept on the highway from Mao to Imphal. If it becomes a reality, then the traders and businessmen will be significantly benefited. However, the security personnel conduct frisking and checking at different places other than the checkposts. They don't let the businessmen go freely. A lot of disturbances are given to them, he said. Rajendra appealed to the government to translate the assurance given on the floor of the House that a permanent market shed will be constructed for the Mao traders as soon as possible.
Chumna picking Tonable Lady Commando, Duga BDA, police Mayam Sina, going Malio, Gari, Mata in Palium, Sankoya, going police lady, who is a Septoguni, a policeman after Sanga of door, Nasiki business or licensing police Gari, police other lady, who Lama comes, you have a poor and Kola. Ungasing a single Maui possessing in Pali or Posita Pung, Anita Gilakuduna, who the Pung up and Tarada Yore, Masikari, Lambida lady, BDA, police, any commando, picking Mayam Sini, only say post of the I know on a run, I could put the Shamna Tamjaning Badi. Aduna business of Zeriba, Aduga Mao Kitchen Nataba, Simayam said the Sum Tamjaning there. A quick Maui possessing Siki Yamna, Wabagi, and Akanda, a two with the market, said Masani, the Tapi assembly that do Yaman Maizay, some recited Yamna Tagasi, Tobudabu, Tani Pare. Because if the Tongano Pang of Sinbide, Civil Trati may am told us a trip on a color Torisini, Machine at the Goman and a Sivakari, Packet Pirge, Sabado Naga River. I do that is Sabado, Naibo in the port man, the Palga Mangata River, one to Gomena, Aduna Masima, Atumatamda, Waikatanata, Mao possessing Ski, temporary, Ama, Atubuda, Nasia Yens, the Sinbio, not Tragedy. Makatan Maugi possessing Sina, police no wall liver, Emana wall liver, the Pamam later, no Surbogi, Awam, Sina Amana, Laro driving Nangam Pawi.
Demolition of the remaining parts of Sinjamai market to make way for the expansion of Imphal More Road, in fact, Indo-Myanmar Highway, has begun from this morning. Some parts of the market had been demolished earlier. The SDO Lumphale had issued an order informing the shopkeepers to demolish their own shops by 7:30 a.m. today. But since the shopkeepers failed to demolish their shops, a posse of police came and started demolishing the remaining shops of the market. Some shopkeepers told media persons that they don't have any objection to the expansion work of the highway and to the demolition of the shops. But as the question of compensation has not been settled yet, the shops were not demolished. In this regard, a case has been pending in the Manipur High Court. But meanwhile, issuing an order by the SDO Lumphale asking the shopkeepers to demolish their shops comes as a shock, the shopkeepers said. It may be recalled that arrangement had been made for those shopkeepers and vendors of the market to sit in the northern portion of the Sinjamai supermarket complex. The Manipur Bhavans, where people from Manipur stay when they go to Delhi and Kolkata, are being run under the free will of some people. This was disclosed by the All Manipur Working Journalists Union today. Vice President of All Manipur Working Journalists Union Amju and also National Secretary of Indian Journalists Union Ratan Luwangcha came across this disheartening situation prevailing at the Manipur Bhavans when he travelled to Delhi in relation to the union's work recently. The Bhavan, which is the main place of shelter for Manipuris, has been run by people who cannot even speak or understand Manipuri language. Thus, the name of the shelters being called Manipur Bhavan has no meaning at all. There is no communication between the staffs of the Bhavan and Manipuris staying there, apart from experiencing ill treatment. The state government should seriously look into this matter and take up necessary action. The same situation prevails at Kolkata Bhavan too. The union further said that the government should own full responsibility for the situation.
I'm ready. Telero. Editor ka late. Some say uzik pudi perfectly straight ado kangkar kandadi freezy. Relax. Perfectly straight.
Aina semi anoba sunsilk perfectly straight with straight lock technology maramdi. Some kangkraba matung daso align straight oina laina bagidamo.
Wow. Uzik so straight oirina.
Straight and gorgeous. Sunsilk perfect straight. Lock tobio, rock tobio.
In today's national and international news, on the sidelines of the summits, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping today and Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif on Friday, July 10. BRICS, which is an acronym for its 5 member countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, will launch its new development bank with a $100 billion contingency reserve. The first head of the bank is noted Indian banker K.V. Kamath. With President Xi, the PM will discuss bilateral ties at a time when India has expressed unhappiness over the proposed $46 billion economic corridor that would pass through Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, and also over China's support to Pakistan over the release of Mumbai attacks mastermind Zakiur Rahman Lakhvi. I expect positive outcomes in economic cooperation and cultural ties among the BRICS nations, PM Modi said as he left Delhi on Monday. At the summit of the SCO, a security bloc led by China and Russia, India and Pakistan are expected to be accorded full membership of the 6-nation grouping that currently also includes former Soviet republics Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. Rajasthan Governor Kalyan Singh has said that the word Adhinayaka, ruler, has no place in the national anthem as it praises India's British rulers. He has suggested that it be replaced with Mangal, good wishes, instead. In his address at the convocation ceremony of the University of Rajasthan, Mr. Singh said, Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He, Adhinayaka for whom it praises British rule. It should be amended and replaced by word Jan Gana Mana Mangal Gaye. I have respect for Rabindranath Tagore, but national anthem's Adhinayaka word should be replaced by Mangal, he said on Tuesday. The debate over the poem's meaning dates back to 1911, soon after it was penned by Tagore. It was finally put to rest many years later in 1937 when the Nobel laureate rejected the charge in a letter written to Pulin Bihari Sen. In the latest development in connection with the Vyapam scam, the Ujjain police have decided to conduct a fresh investigation into the mysterious death of medical student Namrata Damor, who was found dead near a railway track in 2012. An earlier investigation into Damor's death had termed it as a suicide, following which the case was shut by police. Notably, television journalist Akshay Singh was covering a story on Namrata Damor in her hometown of Jabua when he suddenly fell ill and died last week. On Tuesday, under pressure over the mounting deaths in the case, the Madhya Pradesh government filed a plea in the High Court seeking a Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) probe into the massive recruitment scandal. And now let's take a look at the top stories once again. 16-year-old student of Ananda Singh Academy killed, many others injured in police action to disperse students' march at Khurai. And hordes of people throng Nagamapal to buy Mao vegetables for the second time. Thanks for watching ISTV News.